want to do is make a slice directly behind the operculum. This is the gills. This is what the fish uses to breathe. But basically start here, and you're behind the pectoral fin. Make a slice straight down till you hit bone, and you'll feel that. That's the bone. Next thing you do is start running that knife right directly down across the bone, right down to the caudal region. That's the end fin. Those are eggs. Don't worry about that. Then the next thing we do is we take the skin off. So we turn, once we've done that, we've taken the fish, we flipped him around, and put your fingernail right at the edge of what was the caudal region, so you can hold that skin, and just start working your knife underneath that skin with your knife actually pointing down on an angle towards the skin itself. And voila, you have the fillet, the major fillet. Now, what we're talking about here with the meat, there's two sections. The major section, you see this brown meat right here? There's white meat and there's brown meat. Now, with the larger fish, the brown meat will be more combined. We're getting ready to go into to trophy season next Saturday. When you get a big fish that's 10, 20 pounds, that lateral line meat will be even more defined. That lateral line meat will be that color and even darker, probably more the color of this knife sheath. And it will go from the caudal region, or the tail, which is actually the tail here, up to the head. And that area there is the area we really want to cut out the most. The second part is actually the belly flap, which incorporates basically the visceral cavity. So once you've done that part, then the next thing you want to do is take your knife and work underneath of that rib cage and cut that out. And so that's a big chunk. Now there's a little bit of meat in there, obviously, but that area does contain, some more fatty tissue. The next thing you want to do, turn the fish over, and this is such a small fish that we're really not going to be able to do as much as we would with a larger fish, but I will demonstrate this anyway. I would usually cut it into quarters, particularly for a larger fish. Take the meat, the dark meat, and just start to work from the edge. Once you get that meat taken care of, and you start to work it down off the edge, and just cut that dark meat away. And that area, that meat right there, is actually the meat that has the highest proportion of PCBs based on our research.